Students, today we will discuss types of inertia. So, first of all, what is the meaning of this term inertia? Inertia is inability of body to change its state of rest or motion by itself. Means a body which is at rest. Okay, like here in the example, you can see a book lying on the table. So, this book is at which position? Rest. This book wants to remain at rest. Until and unless some unbalanced force applied on it, this book always wants to remain at rest. So, this property is called inertia of rest. Now, next is inertia of motion. What is inertia of motion? Inertia of motion is what? Inability of a body to change its state of motion. Okay, a body which is moving, it wants to remain in motion unless something will try to stop that motion. Okay, so this means inertia of motion is what? The inability of body to change it by itself, its state of motion. Like in front of you, a ball which is rolling. Okay, it will keep on rolling unless something slow down its speed. Actually, what is the case if a ball start moving? It wants to continue to be in motion. But in real life we observe that after some time the balls comes at rest. So why it is so? There is one force which is responsible to bring this ball, moving ball, to rest. What we call that force? That is a frictional force. If the frictional force will be zero, then the body will never come at rest. Why? Because of the inertia of the motion. Okay, the inability of this body to change its state. If it is in motion, it wants to remain at motion. Next is inertia of direction. So what is this inertia of direction stay? Says that when a body moving, it always want to maintain its original direction. If suddenly direction will change, the body will resist that change. Why it will resist that change? Because of the inertia of direction. Okay, so I think it is clear now the term inertia. Inertia is what? Inability of our body. What is inertia? Inability of our body to change its its state of its state of rest or motion. Clear? So a body which is at rest wants to remain at rest. A body which is in motion wants to remain in motion. A body which is moving, it wants to maintain its original direction. Because why? Because of the inability to change. Okay, because that inability, that property, what we call that inertia. So now we will discuss one by one all these inertia's type. Let's first discuss about inertia of rest. What is this inertia of rest, children? I already told you that body which is at rest wants to remain at rest. Now let's see this example. Now what is happening here? We know that when we shake the branches of trees, so what we are observing, when we shake the branches of tree, the fruits will fall down. Why fruits fall down? Why so? The answer is because earlier what is the situation? Tree is at which position? Tree is at rest, and fruits are also at which state? Rest. Okay, but when we shake the branches, okay, you can see in this video also that when we shake the branches, the tree will come in motion, and tree comes in motion, but the branches will also comes in motion. Okay, tree comes in motion, branches comes in motion, but the fruits want to maintain its original state. What was its original state? Rest. Why? Because of the inertia of rest. So that's why they fall down. Is it clear to you that when we shake the branches of trees, the branches of tree will come in motion, but the fruits want to remain at rest due to the inertia of rest. So that's why they fall down. Let's move to the next example. Yeah, what is this example states? Look at into the picture. When we beat the carpet, okay, what we are doing when we beat the carpet or shake the carpet, okay, vigorously, what happened? Dust comes out. Why dust comes out? Dust comes out because of the inertia of rest. Answer is inertia of rest. Now I'll explain you how. That earlier, now the carpet is at which state? It is at rest state. Clear? Now when we beat, dust is earlier dust is also at which state? Rest. Okay, this is the first case situation. When carpet is at rest, dust is also at rest. When we shake the carpet, beat the carpet with some stick or shake it vigorously, what will happen? The carpet will come in which state? Carpet will come in motion. But dust wants to remain at which state? State of rest. Why? Because of the inertia of rest. So, this is a reason why dust comes out, because dust want to retain its original state because of inertia of rest. I hope it is clear to you. Let's move to the next example. A very common example which we observe in our day-to-day life when passengers are sitting in a bus, as you can see in the picture also, what will happen when passenger experience backward push due to the inertia of rest? Why? When the driver starts suddenly, okay, what will happen? Driver starts the car suddenly. Now the car will come in motion. Passengers are sitting inside it. Okay, those passengers earlier they were in which state? Rest. But when bus comes in motion, the lower part of it passengers are in contact with bus, that will also come in motion, but the upper part of their body wants to remain at rest. Lower part will come in motion. Why in motion? Because the bus is now in motion. Okay, but the upper part of their body wants to remain at rest. Why so? Due to the inertia of rest. So this is a reason that because of inertia of rest, the passengers experience which thing? Backward push. Clear? Let's move to the next type. Now next is the which kind? Another second type of inertia, which is inertia of motion. Now what is inertia of motion? A body which is moving, the object which is moving, it wants to remain in motion. Okay, it doesn't want to stop. That's because of which property? Because of the inertia of motion, the inability of body to change its state of motion, okay, by itself. Now I will show you this with an example. Look, what is this case? The passenger is in which? Bus. Okay, the bus is in, now the bus is in motion. It is in which state? Motion. Suddenly a driver apply brakes. When a driver apply brakes, what will happen? The bus will come at rest. Now the bus will come at rest when he apply brake. Now you can see in this picture his lower part is in direct contact with bus, so it will also come at rest. But now the upper part of the passenger, it wants to maintain its state. Which state? Motion. So it will fall in which direction? Forward direction. It will experience the jerk in which direction? Forward direction. Why? Question why? The answer is inertia of motion. What is the answer? Inertia of motion. Because of inertia of motion, the upper part of the body of the passenger wants to remain in the state of motion, so it will resist the change in its state. Okay, so this is an example of inertia of motion. Let's move further. A very beautiful example is shown here, that balls are moving. Okay, now these balls are moving, they want to remain in motion. Why? Because of which property? Inertia of motion. Okay, if somebody tries to unless someone or something tries to stop it. Now when we have, suppose we have a football, we will kick it. Now earlier it is at rest, but when we kick it, it will come in motion. Now because of the inertia of motion, it always want to remain in which state? Motion. But in actual life we observe after some time it will stop. The reason why it will stop I already told, because of a force. Which force is that? Frictional force. If there is no frictional force, once this ball will come in motion, it will remain in motion for forever. Because of the which property? Because of the inertia of motion, the inability of body to change its state by itself. I think it is clear to you. Let's move to the next example. So this is the example, when a person is driving a car, suddenly he applies the brakes. When he apply the brake, car will come in rest. Okay, because he applied brakes. But the lower part will also come at rest. Yeah, no doubt, because it is in the direct contact with car. But the upper part, this upper part wants to remain in motion. Upper part of his body wants to remain in motion. By, again the answer is same, because of the inertia of motion. Clear? So he fall in which direction? Forward direction. Clear? Next example. This is the third part. What is the third type of inertia? Inertia of direction. What is this inertia of direction? States that a body want to remain and attain its original direction. Okay, the inability of a body to change by itself, it's a direction of motion. Okay, what is the meaning of that? A body which is moving along a straight line will continue to move along the same direction unless some external force compels it to change the direction of motion. Suppose now the example is in front of you. There is a bus driver. Okay, the bus is going along a straight path earlier. Okay, moving in a which direction? Straight path. Suddenly a driver apply the brakes and take the turn. When he take the turn suddenly, the passengers who are sitting inside will in the bus will fall in opposite direction. Why? Because they want to maintain its original direction. Because of the which property? Inertia of direction. So I hope these all things are clear to you today. We have done inertia of rest, inertia of motion, inertia of direction. Okay, so I hope it is clear. If it is clear to you, please subscribe my channel